Okay, so we're just going to add on to that. So we're just going to extend our combination a little bit, setting up our takedown with more punches. Again, when we shoot this takedown, the more strikes we can throw first, the more it's going to hide our takedown. It's the same when we're throwing strikes when we're doing Muay Thai or kickboxing or anything. If you just throw one punch, usually our opponent can see it and they can block it. Sometimes you throw two punches, they can kind of see, block two. Once you get to three, now the third punch starts sneaking in. The more punches and kicks we throw, the more they get in and land. So it's the same with the takedown. So if my partner's out, sometimes if I just throw one strike and try and take him down, he's still able to defend it. But when I start adding on more strikes, 2 or 3 or 4 strikes, then it gets a little bit easier because he's a little more confused with the strikes and trying to block the strikes, which then allows me to blend it into the takedown. So we're going to go back to the first takedown we did. Now we're going to set it up with a jab, cross, hook. So same thing, we can be out of range in our MMA range where we're not quite able to hit each other. I'm just going to step in, I'm going to throw my jab, cross, I'm going to throw my hook. Now same thing, I'm not going to come back to my stance and then shoot. I'm going to shoot while my hook is still up there. So I come in, jab, cross, hook, and now I'm going to shoot from here. Okay? And then we're going to move into a strike on the ground off of that. So, and I come into, I'm outside of range, so I shouldn't be able to hit him. I step in, bop, bop, bop. I don't bring this back. I leave it there and I change levels. Come here, I take him down. So he's landing, I'm standing over top of him now. Now we have to be careful because in MMA, he's able to kick me, right? He can kick my leg, he can kick my stomach. If I'm leaning forward, he can kick me in the face. So I have to be very careful. So what I want to do is he's usually got his feet up because he's trying to kick me. So I want to try and come in, I want to get a hold of both of his legs. So I kind of pick my leg up, I come in, I grab both of his ankles. There, now he can't really kick me because I've got control of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw them to the side. But if I just throw them to one side, he's just going to use his core and he's going to pull them back in front. Yeah. So again, I try and throw him away, he just brings it back in front and he starts kicking me again. So what I want to do is I want to fake. I'm going to fake one way, and as he starts to pull his legs back, I throw them out of the way. And that gives me a big opening to strike or pass to side control. So again, off this takedown, I come in, I get control of both of the legs. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fake to one side, I'm going to throw them hard to that side, and now I've loaded kind of like an overhand right, but I'm going to be throwing it to the head from standing. So I'm going to change levels, I'm going to drop this knee while I throw that strike. So again, I'm here, I get a hold of the ankles. Because I'm going to throw the right hand, I fake them to the left, my left first. I throw them to the right, and see how that's loaded my hips. So my hips have turned this way, so now my right hand's ready. So I'm going to unload my hips while I drop that right hand on his head. Okay? So again, I'm in here. I fake them to one side. I throw them to the other, load my hips, and I'm going to drop that big, kind of an overhand right, but we're throwing it down because our opponent's grounded. One more time, or maybe we'll do it from standing. So, same thing, we're going to throw those 3 punches. Jab, cross, hook, out of range, jab, cross, hook. I'm going to shoot this takedown, boom. I'm going to control the legs. I'm going to fake to one way, throw them the other way, and then I'm going to throw this right hand, okay? All right, any questions? All right, awesome. And on 2, 1, 2.